Mbalmayo is responsible for conducting research on stimulating plants, fruits, and fruit trees, animals, crops, forests, production system, environmental protection, product processing, and agricultural mechanism. Mbalmayo is a small city close to Yaoundé, the political capital of Cameroon. Do you want to have a walk in Mbalmayo? Your girl is heading right now to Mbalmayo. Let us go. And at Van, I discovered something beautiful. That was the VIP buses that goes to Mbalmayo. I was just like, wow, so Mbalmayo could have this. It's just a short distance, few kilometers from the capital city of Cameroon, that's from Yaoundé. Yes, Mbalmayo is not that far from Yaoundé, and normally they pay 500 francs CFA. When I got to the agency, I discovered they also had VIP section. I said, okay, let me just try my best and get to this VIP. My gosh, it was just so beautiful. As I got to the VIP, oh, the air conditioner in the VIP was just wow. I said, oh my gosh, so this is what I've been missing out. And something triggers my mind. I was just like, when did this start? I was so eager because I sat beside the driver. I was just so eager to ask, when did you people start using the VIP section? He said, okay, in Mbalmayo they changed the park location. So when they changed the park location to a newly built park, which is like a market center, they decided to upgrade to according to the environment where they were parking. That's the bus stop. It means they changed the bus stop from the center at the middle of the town to somewhere further. And the agency and this bus stop was built in a very beautiful way, so they decided to upgrade to by getting a VIP, that's important personnel own section of the car. Though they still have the normal buses that pays 500 francs. So this VIP, because of the AC and how clean it is, it doesn't stop by the way. You know, there's something I noticed in Cameroon. When you are traveling to somewhere, the buses must stop by the way to do one or two things. So this VIP, because it's a short distance, it doesn't stop by the way. It takes you straight, and it is very clean, smells good. When you get the VIP section, it's very fresh because of the air conditioner. So I took it because I was beside the driver. I said, okay, let me film around the road a bit. And I was discussing with the driver. I said, okay, what are the do and undo in this VIP session? He said, no, with the VIP session, you don't eat in the car. If you have something to eat, you keep it in your bag till you arrive at the bus station in Mbalmayo before you eat. So this is me. I used the VIP and I got to Mbalmayo. When I arrived at the park, because I left the house so early, I was just so hungry, and I decided to look for some food to eat. And beside the park, you know, there are these Muslim people, these Muslim people, we always call them here Babana. Babana is in their local language, which means my friend. So they are all nearly everywhere in Cameroon. They are all over Cameroon. Last time when I went to Boya, I was surprised to see them there. There's something about Mbalmayo that I don't understand. Mbalmayo is a small city, but the inhabitants, they are so hardworking. But you can hardly find a restaurant around Mbalmayo. I mean, you have just few restaurants. So when I got to the park, I asked somebody, I said, please, where can I eat around this park? It's a very big business area. I saw all type of businesses around, but what baffles me was where to eat. I couldn't find where to eat around there. The only thing I saw was these breakfast things that the Muslims around provide. Tea and egg. They mostly do Nescafe. They mostly do Lipton and egg and bread, all those kind of things. So that's what I took. I said, oh, I won't stay like that because I'm very hungry. I just traveled and I could not eat street food. You know, the car didn't stop by the way. I could not eat street food as usual. So I just said, okay, let me try. And I bet you what I ate was good, because the sanitary nature, I always look at the environment. The environment was clean, though local, and the food too was good. You know, Mbalmayo is not a big city, it's just a small city, and I got this beautiful, calm hotel When I got to the environment, I asked how much it was. It was so moderate, that's 15,000 francs. I got it and it was clean. It was small, local and clean. And there were no mosquitoes around, because one of the things that happened to me in Douala, no matter the hotel you spend time in, mosquito will be your friends. Just like, oh, I hope there are no mosquitoes here. When I got to the hotel, the toilet was clean. Yeah, it looked like it is clean and the environment is calm, cold. And here in the hotel, you will see that you'll be able to have food to eat, and everything is at your disposal. If you want to drink, the hotel also sells drink, wine, and different types of drink. So that is how I got in, and I decided to film to show you how my day went like. So from there, I decided to go where I had to go to. I had to go to the chantier. Hi beautiful family, welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Mimi. So we'll be vlogging mbalmayo. I am in Mbalmayo. That's one of the city in the central region of Cameroon. Yeah, so we'll be vlogging mbalmayo. I just arrived and I want to be taking you around. So let me first of all show you where I will be lodging, okay? My purpose there was just to check out the forage. You know, mostly in Cameroon, many people constructing, they mostly use forage. Why? Because the national water, which they call them cam water, always disturbed. At times, people don't like to use it because it comes at times dirty. They put a lot of chlorine in the water, of which is not good for the health. So that's why many people have decided to actually make forage. I don't know, how do you call forage in your country? It's something like a well. That's the dig a well and they connect it. It uses the light. They pump the water and it flows like normal tap water in the house. I don't know how you call it in your country or what's the better name for it, because the only name I know is forage. So what's the better name for it? The better English name for it? Got to the compound here. I had to film around and I saw, oh, this is the little investment. This is the investment of this person, and I have to check the forage. Arriving, the person walking there was right inside, so the boys were out. He got down the well, right down the well, to see how to get the flow of water, because the water was disturbing. Remember, it is a new building and tenants are already entering, so this landlord wanted to make it possible that the tenant doesn't suffer, for make sure everything is intact. So when they complained about water, he sent me to go help him, and that is how I went and I filmed around and I showed everything. When I did that, I decided to go back to the hotel. When I got to the hotel this time around, I was damn hungry. I was just so hungry. There are different places that I went to do certain things, but I did not actually film. Reason being that I had nobody to film me, so I could only film where I could do it myself. And when I got to the hotel, I was just like, oh, I'm tired. I will need to eat some bed and eat something. Immediately I bathed. I just called at the reception. The only thing I could eat there from their menu was fried plantains and sauce with fish. From there, I have to hurriedly come back to Yaoundé because I had a lot to do. And that is how my journey in mbalmayo ended. Would you love to visit mbalmayo again? I think mbalmayo is a beautiful town to be, because I discovered it was so calm, neat, some kind of pungent smell I get around most of the congested cities. I don't get it around mbalmayo. It was calm, beautiful, and the people there seem to be so friendly. Because I even went to the market to get something. I left without a slipper, so when my legs started hurting because I have to move around one place to another, I went to the market to get some things for myself. I discovered the people were so friendly, and the city has a lot of English-speaking Cameroonians there and even Nigerian. I discovered at the park I bought boiled peanuts to eat, and the child I bought from was speaking English. So I asked the child, are you an English speaking? He said yes. I said okay. He said, but I'm not an English-speaking Cameroonian. I am coming from Nigeria. I said, wow, so there are Nigerians? Yes. He said, yes. Most of those people having those shops around are Nigerians. I said, wow, that's something I noticed about Nigerians and businesses. They like business like. Most of the town I go to in Cameroon, and there are some particular car work business and these house deco stuffs, they are mostly done by Nigerians. So when this guy told me this, I just said, I discovered them too in Limbe, and I discovered there's so many of them in Yaoundé, selling spare parts, house deco, and some other lots of things. I said, okay, it means they are everywhere. It means Cameroon is actually a brother to Nigeria, because you can find a lot of Nigerians in Cameroon, even in the interior villages. When I was growing up, some time back in my village, I was just, we had this neighbor, we used to call him Babangida. Yes, that's the name we used to call him. I don't know his name. He used to bake bread, and he was a Nigerian. He left right from Nigeria to my village. It's like, oh, these Nigerians, they're just everywhere. There's something I love about Nigerians, is because they take their businesses at heart. And that's a lesson learned. Let me leave you here for today. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you in our subsequent video. Please, if you are seeing my face for the first time, please subscribe. What do you think about the city of Mbalmayo? Have you ever been there, or would you love to visit? Let us discuss at the comment section.